Thank you to Squarespace for sponsoring this video. If you want to design and build a beautiful website, you can do it all in one place with Squarespace. You gonna do some work with me? Hey, Angel?
Tiny moments filled with golden, perfect weekends I could dream all night. We don't need a lot of money. I am richer with you by my side. Yeah, we live it right.
I just had a bath, and now it's Maisie's turn to have a bath in this bath.
You know, Maisie, do you not know what's happening? I feel bad for her.
Okay. Ready?
Right down to the skin it says sweets.
Oh, I'm getting right in there.
You're just a smelly girl in a smelly world, am I right, Maisie? Can I get a comment?
Okay.
Good girl, dry yourself, sweets.
Oh, she's the best.
She's so smart.
Yeah,
She's
you
also like,
think
get this
so?
out of my nose.
Good girl, my baby. Good girl, my baby.
Okay, so this is my sister's studio. While I'm dog sitting for her at her house, this is where I'm going to be finishing my second book. Sorry, I'm half from going up the stairs because I'm very unfit. I had these printed, so I don't know if you guys know this, but Australia's going through some pretty crazy bushfires at the moment, like really bad. I think there's like 1 million hectares have been burnt in the last month. So I have already made a donation, like a personal donation, but I thought I would get these prints made just to help people. The full price of these will go to the RFS and the Red Cross, who are helping to fight the fires and who are helping to help families evacuate and reconnect them with their family members that they may have lost connection to while evacuating, and stuff like that. This is the Riso texture with the gorgeous speckled recycled stock. If you want to donate on your own, you just Google how you can help with the Australian fires. You should be able to find them. It is so lovely in here. I've got some lunch, lots of water for hydration because it's quite hot in Australia at the moment. Maisie's having a little snooze on the couch. And I've just been working on my next wallpaper for Samsung. So for the last few months, I've been doing 3 wallpapers a month that are like compatible with their S10 and Note 10 series. And basically, but the camera for the phone is this eye. And the idea behind these wallpapers is that it utilizes the camera cutout as part of the design. And it's been really, really fun to come up with these ideas. And I've got some bread. And who doesn't love bread?
Ground, head flying in the clouds. It's just the little things, all of the little things. Hands up in the sky.
Late start today. We were running around. I got a new light box. It's really good. It's really thin. The one I have at home is so heavy and big and I can't put it away, so it really clutters my space. And it was a secondhand one, so maybe I'll find someone to give it to as well. So today I'm gonna do, okay, so my deadline for my second book has been extended, which I'm really happy about. My editor called me, she's like, are you okay? Because she remembered how hard it was for me last year. And then I was like, I'm not. I was so stressed, and the final deadline was looming, and I felt myself being really depressed because I thought that I didn't have enough time to even like what I was doing. I was just trying to finish it. And so they extended the deadline for me, which I'm really happy about. And so I can really enjoy the process and make sure it's something I really love. And then I really need to take a break. So I need to reshuffle contracts and client work so that I can do that. And thankfully, like the 2 contracts that I had for next year, or like an opportunity and the contracts, they're fine with that. It's funny because you think they're not going to be fine with it, and you just have to ask, and then everyone's fine. Today, I will be doing the background for one of my spreads for my book, or at least get started on it.
Cool.
I think it's achievable.
Each other, everybody spent the whole. It was the first time I really understood. I mean, I did a movie called Paper Man.
Okay, so I've done the first transfer. So previously I had a storyboard, which is kind of like more thumbnail-y. Then we moved on to the roughs, which were approved. And then I scaled it up into like a rough drawing, which I then lightboxed more detail onto and more refined line work. And now I'm going to lightbox this onto my big watercolor paper so I can start putting the first wash down. Because I actually can't show you a lot of what I'm doing for my book because of the characters and a lot of the spreads. But in this case, the background is so busy that I wanted to be able to have more control over the lighting of the characters alone. So I'm doing the background and characters separately, and then I'll just pop them in digitally. Have taped the original more refined drawing to the back, to the back of this drawing, so that when I need to, I can turn on the light box and I can still see like where the details are and stuff, which will be useful for when I'm painting. But for doing the first watch, it's probably better to block in the shapes like this, just really, really light, because I don't want it to really come through, and it will fade as well under the watercolor. It's nighttime out there. Like the lights are so white. I don't have that in my studio. My studio is quite yellow lighting, so that's one thing I want to change at home when we go back. Where was this? Is this the Opera House? Wow. Oh my god, I performed at the Opera House when I was 12. I'm a prodigy.
When did you see you dancing later in this?
Oh, yuck. Who dressed me in this? Who bought me the shirt?
Not me.
Oh no, it's a dance. Oh my god, kill me! I hate dancing. Ew! I think those are my flares that have sparkles in them. Look at those shoes. Who choreographed this? A cowboy? Hers and hers. Oh, I forgot to tell you guys, I fell down these stairs the other night. It was pretty terrifying. I was going to the bathroom and I just tumbled down. I cried, but not because I was hurt, more from shock. I felt really silly after, now when I think about it, I just laugh. I just realized I didn't show you guys my Inktober zines because I launched them when I was in America, so I didn't have access to them to film them and stuff. But look, oh my god, I love them. Thank you to everyone who's bought them. I see them arriving in your stories. And basically it's just an archive of my Inktober pieces. It's just a nice way to capture the body of work and say thank you for following along. I can't believe there was 30,000 posts or more on the hashtag. That's so crazy to me. But yeah, I love making a zine after Inktober because it just really makes me happy to look back. And yeah, this is so true. Good morning. Here we are again in the studio. This is Rocket doing his stuff. It's daytime. The same view that I showed you yesterday. Maisie's still in the chair. Obviously, she hasn't been there since last night. I want to make these front elements like a more of a blue, and then these background elements more of like a warm, just so that it separates it and makes you feel like you're kind of seeing the scene from behind the bushes.
We stayed up late to watch a movie. April Fools, I think a Tuesday. Spring had just arrived and so our clothes were hanging loosely. We stepped outside to the old petrol station. Out of nowhere started raining, kinda suited the occasion. Reminded me of when we spent our whole summer vacation. 2011, sleep out in my basement. Looking back, I think that we just spent those 2 weeks wasted. Some cider love we tasted, find your love you chase it. If I never told you that I wanna hold you, that I wanna hold you, I just wish it was enough. If I never told you that I wanna hold you, that I wanna hold you, I wish it was over right now. 'Cause you're coming over to my house, you're coming over to my house. Red eyes don't get radio down right now. 'Cause you're coming over to my house, you're coming over to my house.
Do you want to go for a walk? What are you doing? Oh my god. Wow.
We stayed up late to watch the day arrive. Lucky number 25. Take a minute just to live it, and that's when you'll realize every now and then the worst we can make's the
I
best.
totally forgot to film all of this. I'm so sorry. I just got really into it.
Better because I'm with all my friends. Some suburban kids just
No, my pencil's running out and I still have to do these bits. I hope it will last. I've really got to get a pencil extender. I always think that when I'm running out, but alas. I'm liking how this is looking. I definitely want these bits to be darker. I initially had these purples as the trees, but I didn't really like them. I didn't think it matched. I really wanted it to be like blue tones in the front and like a yellowy green tone in the back. So like green blue and green yellow, just to differentiate the foreground and the background. As I said, to feel like you're peering through. See, this is the halfway point for me. The halfway point is always the dead zone. This is the bit where I'm like, will it be good? I don't know. So we'll see. Usually that's fine with me, but I have a deadline, so it's worrying, but we shall see.
wish it was over right now. 'Cause you're coming over to my house, you're coming over to my house. Red eyes don't get radio down right now. 'Cause you're coming over to my house, you're coming over to my house. Red eyes don't get radio down. Not holding out for anything better. So can we just stay here forever? Can we just stay here forever? 'Cause I'm not holding out for anything better. So can
Bye, my friend. It's been so fun looking after you. Oh, I'm gonna miss you so much, little lady.
Hello?
Can you read my thoughts? Help me. This looks like really fake setup, but I was just uploading my prints to my store. So thank you, Squarespace, for making this platform for me. I know that they made it specifically for me only and not for you. I just want to say thank you to Squarespace, as usual, for sponsoring my videos. It's really, really awesome to work with a company that allows me to have my dream website, essentially. I have used it for literally... I've been using Squarespace for a really, really long time, and I don't see myself stopping. It's perfect. I love it as a portfolio / store / blog. If you want it all in one place, this is a really, really good platform for that. Go to squarespace.com/furrylittlepeach. You'll get a free trial. You'll also get 10% off your first purchase if you choose to go forward with Squarespace. I literally spent not that long uploading these prints. I took a photo with my phone just then, edited it, wrote my description, wrote my title, put the prices in, and it's done. Now it's in the store. And like for something, this is basically to raise funds for the bushfires that are happening across Australia right now. And time is of the essence because people are literally needing to evacuate and needing to fight the fires. So this is all I could think to do. And I'm just glad I already had this infrastructure ready for me to be able to put it up and for people to be able to purchase it. We've already had quite a few sales, which will entirely be donated. So thank you everyone who's bought a print, and thank you to Squarespace for allowing me to have this platform and for sponsoring my videos, of course. Thank you and good night. Yes.
Is that everything?
I think. Goodbye.